got out of the show about 20-30 minutes
ago.
They had, oh my gosh, said that we would be done within 47 hours, and that didn't happen. We left much earlier than they'd said. I mean, 2.5 hours versus 47. Go figure. But I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've seen, like I said in the previous video, I think I've seen one episode of the Amber Rose show, and was nothing to write home about. Actually, I was just like, good luck. You're gonna need it. This show doesn't make me feel like she doesn't need good luck, but it I enjoyed it because of who the guest was.
US 101 South in 3/4.
I enjoyed the guest. I don't know if I can tell you, because I don't know when I post this video up if that episode will have aired yet. And we signed something, non-disclosure. It was nice. As you can see, I changed because you remember I told you no pink, and my blouse was peach, so I guess it's like a shade of pink. So yeah, they were like, no, I'm sorry, that's pink. It's the only thing we said. We said no pink, and I'm thinking, no, it's not. He said no pink, no baby blue, no this, no that, no the other. But it's fine, no big deal. I didn't make a big deal. I don't feel it was early. I went back to the car and I got into this dress, and voila, she was like, thank you for changing. I thought it was sweet. She didn't have to thank me. I'm the one who didn't abide with the rules, you know. I met some nice girls just now when, after the show. They had their husbands drop them off and told them to pick them up in 5 hours or something like that. And so they left their cell phones in their husbands' cars. These are not girls who are married to the same guy. It's 3 different girls with 2 different husbands. Anyway, the husbands have their phones because we're not supposed to have our cell phones on set. So I brought them to the car and I let them use my phone, then drop them off at a restaurant so that at least they can wait there, because apparently there's significant others will be here in an hour. And you know, it's an hour, but an hour feels long when you're the one that's waiting. But when you're the one that somebody's waiting for, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing the other, time flies. We're stuck in traffic now. I have 35 more minutes before I get home, which is not bad. I've already driven about 5 minutes from Melrose and Gowan. So yeah, I'll flip the camera over for a split second. Can't be on camera all day. I just came from being on camera. So, time to be behind the scenes. Alright, talk to you just now. This is what you've been missing out on. This mess. See, the car's not even moving. Cray cray. LA traffic, it's a real thing. Let's go, girls. That's what I told those girls when I was taking them to the car, and I'm still, that song's still stuck in my head. OMG, OMG, get alive. Woo! Motorbike, too close for comfort, boo. I tell you, I had a nice time. The guest on this show, that I don't want to tell you who it was, I got a high five. people like kind of raped him for it. I mean, he didn't have much of a choice. I went and stood in front of him, and I was like, and he was sweet enough to give me my high five, looking straight at my boobs. But you know what? Call it charity, call it community service. It's what I do for the nation. You get a free view of the boobage. See the traffic. I'll get home at 7:02 according to the GPS. Now at this point, that's what it says. Earlier when I started my drive trip, whatever, it told me that I would be home at 6:55 or something. So 7 more minutes. As long as it's not gonna keep adding. I need to get home. I need to get out of this dress. It's hot. I need to be comfortable. And I need to get out of this lane because it's closing and nobody's letting me in. I'm gonna be that annoying person who cuts in front of you and gives you no choice. Do you know who I am? I'm from Joburg. God dang it. Just joking, man. I mean, I am from Joburg in a way, but that's not my thing. Do you watch reality TV? Do you watch The Housewives? I can't wait to see tonight's episode of Real Housewives of New York, I believe. Wait, today's Tuesday. Oh, great. It's only tomorrow. Never mind. I feel like because we missed last week's episode, it's like, oh my God, when is it coming? Look at the sky. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Today I watched last night's episode of Housewives of Orange County. Tell me something. Post it on the comment or whatever. I am curious. What is the big deal about gated community? I'm not ashamed to ask this because I don't live in gated community. And oh well. So I'm curious, what is the big deal that people, I know there's some exclusivity to it, but why would you think that, I don't know, how does it make you better because you live behind a gate and I don't? I don't know. Maybe I need to go to a gated community and check it out. I remember when I lived in Beverly Hills and I used to stalk like the housewives who lived close by. I used to go to their shops, restaurants, like Lisa Van de Pan, Kyle, and just be like, who else lives here, whatever. I know that Lisa Van de Pan lives in Hollywood Hills on Mulholland Drive, something like that, in a gated community. It's kind of like Hollywood Hills, but that specific place where she lives is like an honorary Beverly Hills 90210 zip code, even though technically it's in Hollywood Hills. And I always thought to myself, I need to go check it out. But I mean, how are you going to check it out? It's gated anyway. So you're going to come as far as the gate and then what? You know? But I'm just curious because I was talking to a girl yesterday when we went to Judge Hatchett's show. We waited outside for about an hour or so. Not outside in the heat, in the holding room. I was sitting next to this group of girls. We were just talking, and I mentioned something about how I want to live in Malibu, and I said I will, because it's like a vision of mine that I will not stop until it's fulfilled. Then this girl said to me, "A gated community, huh?" And I said, no, I want acres and acres of land. I don't think there's a gated community that has enough acres to host me and other people. But she just looked at me sideways like, you doofus. You know, but oh well, that's my wish, my vision. If she wants to live in a gated community, go ahead, but I'm still in my account. I'm driving at probably 5 miles an hour at this point. Not much action. I need to change lanes, maybe if I go to the fast lane, but then you can see the fast lane is not much going on there either. I really need to do something. I'm not gonna. To a music concert. I haven't been to a concert in, I couldn't even tell you. My God, I don't think I've been to concerts since I've been to the US. I'm lucky because some of the shows I get to go to have live performances. For example, I don't know if you're watching, I think it's still airing, Greatest Hits, the Greatest Hits show hosted by Arsenio Hall. And that little girl who's Kelly something, I think her name's Kelly, I'm not sure. She's a country singer, apparently. I'd never heard of her until I went to the taping. That was one of the best gigs for sure, because they were doing greatest hits from the 70s, 80s, 90s, you name it. Fun. Then I love Arsenio. I mean, he's cool peeps. We got to chat with him a bit when I was walking through the audience. There's not much going on here. You know, you're just watching traffic. Unless you're into that. Sitting where I am, I'm not. I'm much rather get home. 7:04. So traffic is piling up. I saw Adele and R. Kelly on a billboard on my way to Hollywood earlier. I think in October at least, R. Kelly is going to have a concert here in October. I'm not sure about Adele. Should be fun. I like them both. I used to be a die-hard R. Kelly fan back in the day, when I still lived in Africa. When I had all his albums, oh my gosh, 12 play, 24 this, blah blah blah. Since I've been here, I guess my taste in music changed a little bit. I still love R. Kelly. That music must be a woman or lady song. I liked it, but you know, I didn't get the album or anything like that. Alright, I'm going to turn this off now because, you know, it's just traffic. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Toodles!